We are live from downtown Toronto on a Sunday afternoon, and dearly beloved, we are gathered here to get through this thing called life. Today's Facebook Live is entitled How Anxiety and Uncertainty Go Hand in Hand, and how one causes the other to help to make that big, vicious anxiety will. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. If you're just joining us, give me a wave, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, let me know you are watching, or simply go on your Facebook machine and type hi. My name is Luke Michael Howard. I'm a professional change worker. Basically, I help people solve things they believe are unsolvable. I help people fix things they believe are unfixable. I've worked for governments and I've worked for celebrities, but I've also worked for the people that have fallen through the cracks, the people at their last resort and they've almost lost all hope. I have a particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for your anxiety. If you've got anxiety and you've lost all hope and you need help, come find me. I can help you fix you. Now that we've got that out of the way, any questions you've got today, please do put them in the comments box below, and I will endeavour to answer them live here today. And if you're watching on the replay, then put your comments and I will endeavour to answer them. Quick programming note: every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you don't know what Eastern time is, then Google it and compare it to your own time. But every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'm going to be doing a hypnotic vacation. It's free. It's here live on the Facebook Live. Already in the last month, we've been to Hawaii together. We have been to the Maldives together. We have been to Disneyland together, and one or two other places that escape me right now. Coming up, we've got a safari trip together. And we have also got a American road trip together coming up over the next few weeks. Because a lot of people, if you, like me, can't escape your lockdown at the moment. You can't travel and you've had to cancel perhaps your vacation plans this year. And perhaps physically you're self-isolating, so you can't go out there and travel. Perhaps physically you can't, but in your mind we can take you on a vacation to enjoy the sights, the feelings, the tastes, the smells, the beautiful sounds of these special vacation places. And you'll see the other hypnotic virtual vacations we've been on over the last month or so will be on this page if you scroll down, so you can always go and do those after the fact as well. But back to the business in hand today. Hey Sylvie, how are you? If you just joined us, give us a thumbs up, give us a wave, give us a heart, or just say hi. So anxiety, uncertainty go hand in hand, because really all anxiety is, all it ever is fear in the future. You can't have anxiety for the past. You can have fear for things that happened in the past. You could see something that happened that caused you to be anxious in the past and project that into the future, but you can't have anxiety for the past. You can only have it in the future. So really, what is it? Well, it's a form of uncertainty. And you're always going to have uncertainty in your life, but you're not always necessarily going to have anxiety. And we need uncertainty in our life. There's things called the 6 human needs, as Tony Robbins outlines in a lot of his work. 2 of the 6 human needs is certainty. We need a certain amount of certainty, safety in our life. Hey Camille, how are you? We need to know that our partner, when we wake up the next day, is still going to be there, still going to be with us. We need to have a certain amount of certainty that when we wake up in the morning, we will indeed be able to wake up in the morning. Hey Simon, how are you? We need a certain amount of certainty. When we put one foot out of our bed in the morning, there's a thing called gravity that keeps us down and stops us floating up into the ether. Certainty, it's very important in order for us to feel safe, in order for us to feel secure and in one piece. But certainty is a bit like this. It's a bit like watching your favourite movie, but it's the only movie you can ever watch, and you watch it over and over and over again. You might like it, you might love it, but if you can only watch one film and it's the same film day in and day out, you're going to go crazy, a bit like lockdown right now. So God has a sense of humour, said the atheist. Hey Christina, how are you? So one of our other 6 human needs is uncertainty. We need a certain amount of uncertainty or challenge in our life in order to grow, in order to have excitement in our life. Again, it's like watching a different movie. We don't know how the new movie ends, and that kind of excites us, because where is this movie taking us? Is it taking us down this road? Is it taking us down that road? I don't know. But the mere fact that I'm not quite sure how this is going to end fills me with one of my 6 human needs, which is uncertainty. Hey Lisa, how are you? So uncertainty is very important. But if your whole life you're meeting the need of uncertainty, it might be an exciting life. It's probably fucking exhausting as well, with panic attacks, ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs. A bit like you're on a roller coaster. Hence why you need some certainty, some safety, some security. Oh, I've got my job, I've got my car, I've got my partner, I've got my cat. Whatever it is, it's going to be there tomorrow. We need this. So anxiety falls into uncertainty. If you have too much of any of these 6 human needs, and we're just covering these 2 today because they're prevalent for anxiety, too much certainty, you're going to become bored of your life. You're going to lose purpose. You're going to be like, what am I supposed to be doing here in my life? You get bored very, very quickly. Too much uncertainty, like a roller coaster, frantic, anxious, stuff that you don't need. So it's about finding their balance. By the way, this is an excerpt of my book coming up in about 6 months on anxiety. I'm about 17,000 words in, so you're getting a sneak peek of some of the material in there that I'm using with you guys right now. But it's about balance, right? It's about balance. You need certainty, but you need uncertainty. So when it comes to anxiety, it just means there's too much anxiety, there's too much uncertainty in your life. You experience too much anxiety, there's too much uncertainty in your life, and you start to need to stoke the fire of things you're certain on. Well, I'm certain that I'm a man. At least the last time I checked, I'm certain that I've got a beautiful, luscious beard that looks a bit like Bluto today. Or Brutus for my North American fans. Hey, Alanda, how are you? If you just joined us, give us a wave, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, or just say hi. You can answer questions or ask questions, more inclined. Ask questions in the comments below. But you need to make sure that there are certain things, safety. There are certain, what do I say, almost life preservers. If you imagine you're in this water in life and you're swimming through it, if you get right in the deep end and you're not a great swimmer and you're in deep end all the time, too much uncertainty. But if you know there are various life preservers there are lifeguards sanctioned in different parts of your swimming pool or sea in your mind, or the beach in your mind, and there's those, what are those metal poles that they have in the ocean to let you know how deep things are, and also if you're in trouble you can grab hold of those. You need that. That's kind of like the certainty in your life. You need to know, all right, I can swim quite far out, and if I run out of air or if I get fatigued, there's a bunch of lifeguards here, certainty, you're not going to drown. There's a bunch of life preservers here, certainty, you're not going to drown. There's some of those barriers, that the word escapes me right now, those pillars that are in the water to tell you how deep it is. There's some of those that I could potentially grab onto as well. Certainty, they're there. However, the water is the uncertainty, the water you need in order to move forward, in order to have challenge in your life. If it's just water and it's getting deeper and deeper and deeper, at some point, and there's no lifeguards, there's no barriers, there's no life preservers, at some point, no matter who you are, you're going to get tired. The current's going to probably bring you down, and you're going to be a shitload of trouble real quickly. However, if the water's only this deep, it's only up to your ankles, if you're a small person, just below your knees, it's not going to challenge you. You're going to lose focus. You're going to be like, what's all this about? Why am I waking up every day? It's like Groundhog Day. Made a video about that on my channel as well, if you want to scroll down later and watch it. So you need the water, the ocean, to be at a certain depth, but you also need people around, or you need safety precautions around to make sure that you are safe. Think about how you can apply that metaphor in your own life. So you have certainty, there's part of you that knows I'm safe, not just intellectually, but there's a kinesthetic feeling, there's a feeling, there's a knowing more inclined, there's a what escapes me right now, imperial memory, that you're going to be okay, even though you may be in some deep water right now and you might be flailing your arms out and you might not be able to see the lifeguards stationed around. You might not be able to see the little boat, the little wooden boat, or the canoe over to your right. You may not have seen that. You may have deleted that from your point of view because you got in such a frazzle with the anxiety. You may forget that you can indeed swim You can swim long distances and you can be okay and you can be safe. But sometimes you need to challenge yourself in order to grow. So whenever you find yourself in the metaphorical sea of your mind, flailing your arms and legs and breathing and not breathing and hyperventilating and looking around and shit, I'm gonna go under, realize you've been swimming your whole life and you haven't drowned yet. You're not dead. You're still alive. There's things stationed around you to help you be safe, to help you be secure, to help you complete your swim and get to shore. So you get that uncertainty of, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to shore, but there's parameters in place to keep me safe, and I have the ability and the lung capacity, if you will, to get to shore. So you've got that certainty and uncertainty. Too much of one is bad, makes you unbalanced. Nobody wants to be unbalanced. You want to build them both up. Uncertainty, challenge, excitement. Don't know how this is going to end, but I'm open to it. Uncertainty, excuse me, that's uncertainty. Certainty, I know I'll get through this. I know there's a shore. I know there's some lifeguards. I know there's a canoe over there. Some of those metal placards, poles in the water. There's a life preserver over there. If I'm in danger, I'll get through. Think about that. Think about honestly how you can apply that to your own life. Don't use these words as masturbation. Oh, these are nice words. Think about it now, going forward, the next time your anxiety hits or a panic attack, how you can use this thinking to change your feeling in the moment, in the ocean of your former anxiety, to start to recode your mind in a way that it starts to view this thing called anxiety very different in the future. It just simply sees it as uncertainty, challenge, and dare I say it, some excitement. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, as I will mine. Remember to join us on Wednesday for our virtual vacation. We're going to go to, what are we doing this week? Safari. We're going to go on safari this week. Virtual vacation is really good. Can't leave your house right now. So you're going to go to somewhere where you're going to go and you're going to see animals, you're going to pet animals, you're going to be safe, you're going to have an out-of-body experience, if you will. So your body will be self-quarantining, but your mind, well, there's no limits on your mind. You can take your fucking mind anywhere and give you an experience of freedom, happiness, and joy. This Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check your local times for that. Right here on Facebook Live. Always believe.